We're getting real comfy today. Ugh. Okay. Hello. How are we? How you doing? Good? Are you sure? Okay, just checking. Anyways, God, I'm literally snug as a bug in a rug right now. This is the best. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my college experience today because it's not normal. Like, it's not that it's not normal, but it's not like the traditional, like, 4 years, you live on campus, yeah, blah, 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 da, 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 like, you know? Um, so let me get into it. When I was a senior in high school, I just, like, remembered not knowing what I wanted to do. Everyone was picking their major, had their dream schools, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was just like, whatever. I'm not, I'm not a big school girl. I just always hated school, always, always, always hated school. So I really didn't care. Like, I knew that I was going to go to college and there was really no other option. I was going to go to college. But if you don't, then it's also fine. I'm just saying, I grew up, my mom, my dad, there was no option there. And I wanted to go to college. It's just, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, when I was growing up, I never had a dream job or I don't know. Like, I feel like growing up, kids would be like, I want to be a nurse. I want to be a vet. I want to be this. And I'd just be like, I don't know. I literally never knew. When I was in preschool, I wrote, it was like, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I literally remember this because, like, my mom saved it. I, like, wrote it out. And other students were like, a firefighter, a policeman, a blah, 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 blah. I said a fairy. Yeah. I said that I wanted to be a fairy, and I understand that I'm in preschool, but, like, you know, other kids were saying real things. Um, so at the very, like, last second, last minute, I, like, realized that I could just do sport management and, like, go from there. So I literally remember, like, it was time to apply to schools, and you have to, like, apply whatever for your major, and I literally was like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, and then I was like, I think I, like, saw the option of sport management. I was, like, really gonna go in undecided, like, 100%. And then, like, I saw the option of sport management, and I was like, hmm, hmm. And that's what I did. That's what I did, and I applied to, I wanna say 4 schools. I applied to UConn. I applied to University of New Haven, um, Southern Connecticut State University, and I think Sacred Heart University. I think. Whatever. I toured Southern. I thought I was gonna go to Southern. I don't know, like, the thought of, like, not living at home was, like, really scary to me because 'cause I'm such, like, a homebody person. So, like, I was just, like, hesitant about it, and then I got accepted into all those schools, but UConn, this is embarrassing to say, and I can't believe I'm telling you all this. I didn't get into stores. So it was like I got into the regional campus, which is fine. It's whatever. I just never really tell anyone that. I just always say that, like, I went to the Waterbury campus. I always just say that I went to the Waterbury campus. I never say, like, I didn't get in. But, like, whatever. I ended up there anyways, so, like, it doesn't matter. And I loved going to UConn Waterbury because I commuted and I live like 20, 30 minutes away, so I would literally commute to school, and then I'd, like, how I don't remember what job I had freshman and sophomore year of college, but I had a job, I think it was my restaurant job. So I would go to school during the day and be a server later in the day, like, I was making money. I was still going to school. I don't know. But then come junior year, I was contemplating what I was going to do. I didn't know if I was going to live on campus. Do I want to commute? Because at this point, I'm going to stores. I didn't know if I wanted to commute, live on campus. I don't know. I was just all over the place. And then a little something called COVID-19, the coronavirus. I miss calling it coronavirus. Sorry, but like, I feel like COVID is like, ugh. But the coronavirus, cracking open a corona. Hello. Why wouldn't we keep that? Anyways, the good old coronavirus came to play. Sorry. The good old coronavirus came to play, and I was online my junior year. So that's another year of not living the typical standard, you move away, you live on campus, college experience. Which is fine. Like, I mean, everyone has their different story. Everyone has their different way of like how they've navigated through their experiences. And hey, that's fine. This is just my experience. I know a lot of people who went to college for 4 years. I know people who didn't go to college at all. I mean, to each their own. So, online school. God, that was just the absolute best. So, my junior year is when I started taking like my like sport classes in like the junior and senior year, but since it was COVID and it was online, I was like, I am packing up my schedule with all of my sport classes. Yeah, so I took mainly all of my sport classes junior year. Um, yeah, God, I had it easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I did have it easy because I know people like years later that were in the sport management program that like girl, I did that all online. Like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, and then senior year comes around and it's time to go back on campus. And senior year fall semester, I don't know. I think I was still that's fall, that's 2021. I think I was still in a horrible, awful, terrible relationship. So that's probably a factor of why I commuted. But then by the time I was in senior year, we were no longer together. But like I'm trying to think of another factor of why I would want to commute. Cuz I live like an hour and 20 away. But I didn't listen. Before you go off, let me explain. I had class on Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody is aggressively walking up the stairs. Anyways, I had class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's it. I literally had like 4 classes each day, back to back to back. Whatever. I would stay with a friend on Monday. No, Monday. What am I saying? On Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then leave. So it wasn't that bad. It literally wasn't bad at all. I did live like out of a bag for most of the week, which was probably the worst part. But like, I don't know. It was just like I was on campus, but like I wasn't. But also, I wasn't 21. So like all my friends would be going out and I couldn't. So like it didn't really matter that I wasn't on campus because couldn't do what everyone else is doing. So like, what's the point, you know? Sorry, walking up the stairs, I'm so distracted. Anything distracts me. I need to stop. Did y'all peep the Megan Thee Stallion merch? No? Okay. Anyways. So yeah, I commuted my senior year, sophomore. Oh my god, I can't talk. I don't know what possessed me to start a podcast when I can't even speak. Anyways, senior year, first semester, commuted. Don't really remember why. But then senior year, second semester, aka the best time of my life. The best time of my life. At this point, I am 21, which means I can go and do whatever I want. I can go out, I can be with my friends, I can go to the bar, I can have a great time. And boy, did I. Let me tell you, that was the best time of my life. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and like my friends and I would just like soak up every moment. We would always just be like, ugh, this is college. Like, ugh, we're gonna think about this in years. Like, we're gonna reminisce on this. Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, we'd be like, oh, only a couple more weeks left. Like, we would just be in the moment all the time. And it was the best. It was the absolute best. Loved it. Loved. I lived on campus. This is the only time I lived on campus. My one semester. And I was like so like depressed leaving. And I hate school. I hate school. I don't miss school. I miss college. Like I can't even, the lore of it all, the fun of it all, the experiences, like the friendships. Just, you're like independent, but like you're not a grown up. Like you're still in school, but like you're living on your own. But like you have a roommate. Like I had a roommate. And we like, I went in random. Because everyone else already had their roommates and whatnot. But I already knew her previously, so it was random, but it was weird how that happened. But yeah, and then I just had like my big friend groups, and like my friends from home would come and visit, and it was just friends in class, like, and just, I don't know. College can either, I feel like people have the best experience or the worst experience, but I mean, it's just like who you surround yourself with, because you don't want to surround yourself with people who are going to make you miserable or talk behind your back or just, I don't know, not be there for you. Like, this is the time where like you need people. You can't just like be alone. Like, you want this grand experience. And I've never had to even consider transferring, but I'm assuming it's not just like an easy process, and it's just, I mean, there's money involved, and there's just, I don't know, there's so many factors that are involved in transferring, but if you feel the need to do it, then do it. You know, like, I'm just like recently learning that like sometimes you just gotta take matters in your own hands and you just gotta pull the trigger. Just do what you want. You know, it's so much easier said than done, but in this world that we live in, and it could be a scary place a lot of the time, but like life is so short. Like anything could happen at any point. Like if you don't like where you're at, go somewhere else. If you don't like the friends that you have, get other friends. It's, again, so much easier said than done. I understand. But like life isn't about the material things. It's not about the money. It's not about whatever. It's about you living your best life to the absolute fullest and being happy and surrounded by people who make you happy. So, I'm going to continue. When I graduated, I was devastated. I was devastated, to say the least. But again, my major was sport management. So I was applying to any sport related job under the sun in Connecticut. It was from, I literally I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you. And I would say that, like, my advice for, like, kids that are in college, whether it's sport management or, like, whatever your major in, is just, like, get the experience. Because I had barely any experience throughout college. Because I commuted for 2 years, and I just wasn't thinking about, like, when you're a freshman, sophomore, like, you're not, at least I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about internship or just volunteer. Like, I wasn't thinking about that. Like, I don't know. And I just wasn't on campus and I was working. So, like, it was just not on my mind. And then COVID. I think I applied to be a manager for the men's basketball team at UConn. And they were like, oh, COVID, we're not accepting new people. And I was like, oh, okay. That's awesome. And then by the time my senior year rolled around, like, I did, like, a couple things, but, like, it just should have been more. I just always, always, always tried to get any type of experience, whether it's something so stupid or something huge. Just try your best to put your name out there, look for internships, just look for volunteer, whether you talk to your professors, whatever it is, just gain the experience, because I was applying to a billion jobs and, like, everyone was rejecting me. And I was like, interesting. I need more than just the degree. That's the thing. I need more than the degree. The experience is just as important, maybe even more important, honestly, as the degree. In my opinion, in my non-professional opinion. I'll put that out there. Yeah, so I finally got a response from the UConn ticket office, and I was like, okay. I go back to UConn. I had a friend that needed a roommate. I was like, okay, this is working out. La, 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 la. Here I am, 2 years later, and I don't regret working at the ticket office. I just regret not leaving sooner. You know, I quit, and, like, here's the thing about me, like, any job that I've ever had, like, I've just, like, the shortest job that I've ever had was probably, like, a summer. But that's only because, like, I was going back to school and, like, I was going into my senior year. Like, I had a reason to quit. Like, I will stay at a job. My other jobs, a year, 2 years, like, I literally never know when to quit. I never know when to get out because I'm just like, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable here. I know my way around. I know what I'm doing. It's not what I want to do, but I'm comfortable. In what world is that worth it? Does that make any sense? Like, I'm comfortable? This, like, isn't me right now sitting on the couch. Like, this is a job. Like, this is, like, a potential career. You're comfortable? No. I've always, always, always feared working and just hating my job and just hating going to work. I grew up with a mother who worked so, so hard, worked hard for everything that she got. It's just, she was constantly working, 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 working. And she always says that she doesn't hate her job. Well, she's retired now. She always said that she didn't hate her job, but I think that's a lie. Mom, if you're watching this, I think that was a lie. I don't think you liked your job at all, which is fine. I grew up just, like, watching her work so hard and like be so stressed, and like I would think like I don't think she likes this. Like I don't like this for her. I don't want this. I don't want to be in a job that I don't like. Like I want to wake up every day and be like, not every day. There's gonna like any job. There's gonna be days when you don't want to do it. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's your dream job. There's gonna be a day where you're just like, ugh, don't want to do this today. Anyways, I want to wake up almost every day and just be like, I can't believe I get to do this. Like this is great. This is what I want to do. This is the dream. This is good for me. Like it just like I'd rather have a job that like benefits me mentally and emotionally than like financially. Like money is great. Don't get me wrong. Money is great. But like at the end of the day, there's so much more to life. There is literally so much more to life. Money comes and money goes. But like your experiences and I vividly, now that I'm saying this all out loud, I vividly remember like telling my former boss this because like it was just mentally exhausting. It was mentally exhausting, and I was like, I just don't want to live a life where I am miserable. Like money isn't everything, but like you need it. I'm sorry, you need money. You just do. But I just don't want it to control me or control like what I do. Like if I'm looking at two jobs and one of them has more money, the other one I'm going to be less stressed, or I'm going to enjoy it more. I want to be less stressed. I want to enjoy it more. Like I don't want to be miserable, and I feel like a lot of people nowadays just do it for money. I don't know, they just do it because like it's whatever. And I understand like people can't always get a job that they want. I totally, totally, totally get that. Trust me, there's probably 20 jobs that I've applied for in the last month that I know I'm not gonna get, but I still apply. So people stay in places that they are not just because they're comfortable, but just because it's their life. It's just like what they've been doing and knowing, and that's okay. That is totally okay. But I literally said this was going to be about my college experience, and then I started talking about jobs. Um, I'm the absolute worst. Um, yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at my notes to see if I have anything else to say, but no, I guess not. I just would say get as much experience as you can and just do what you want to do. Do what you love. Don't hold yourself back. Life is so short. Oh my God, like it just goes in the blink of an eye, and it can get taken away at any point. So it's not worth hating what you do. It's not worth not enjoying your life and all the good that comes with it. Because there's a lot of evil in this world, there's a lot of bad, there's a lot of negativity, but you can dictate your positivity in your life and your happiness and the people that you are surrounded by and experiences and just everything. It just, you know what I'm saying. You picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. Okay. Period. I guess for now, all I have to say is all I have to say is life is not that serious. It's not. It's literally like so fake. Everything is fake. This right here is fake. I can't. I can't. Anyways, we don't have to get into that, but that's pretty much all that I have to say. And I'm gonna take a nap. Because I'm tired. And I deserve a nap. Okay. Bye. See you next time.